of soft. Used to be able to run for the Lexington Avenue Express with the best of them. Yeah, I'm from Lower East Side. 172nd Avenue, apartment 3B, yeah. There was a great delicatessen on 10th Street, 2nd Avenue, and they had, much like the Hollywood stars, but these were actual, stars of David on the sidewalk. So I didn't care so much about a star on the Hollywood walk, but I wanted my Star of David. I didn't get it yet. Or have a sandwich named after me. Across the street was the graveyard, the St. Mark's graveyard. I hung out there, we played ball there. The gravestones were bases. So, you had the name of the gravestone was the base. It wasn't, you didn't call it first base, you called it Peter Stuyvesant or whatever Dutchman was buried there. I used to bartend at Radio City Music Hall, so I got to see great acts like Marvin Gaye and Bette Midler and Peter Allen and Brian Ferry, and I got to see them all for free back then. That was a good job. My mother was a really good cook, being half Jewish and half Scottish. We had stuffed Derma with blood sausage. Just the name makes you salivate, doesn't it? We only had one dog and 4 cats, actually, in a small apartment. The cats' names were Salvatore, who was named after the Italian grocer that we got him from. Missy, which was short for Miss Emily, but then she became Missing because she was always hiding. And then there was Shanghai, who was a gray cat. And then the Alien, she was called the Alien because she would just hiss at you. She looked like the alien that came out of the guy's stomach in the movies. And then she was renamed Abelman. A girlfriend of a friend of mine came over and met the cat and said, "What's that cat's name?" And I said, "The Alien." And she said, "Abelman?" And I said, "Well, that's a better name. A Jewish cat is something I've never." So it was Abelman, and then Daphne was the dog. When I went to audition for the X-Files, I went and I had this tie with pigs on it that I thought was very funny. And I showed up, and Chris Carter, the creator of the show, was like, you're an FBI agent, you don't wear pig ties. And I thought, but I'm an irreverent FBI agent. I said, no. And he made me change ties before. So he was right. Many years ago, when I was going for a run in the park, 3rd or 4th season of the X-Files, I was running, and this cop pulled over, and he said, "Agent Mulder, we got a dead body over here." And I told that story on Letterman when it happened. And then just 4 months ago, I was going to lunch, and this guy, plainclothes guy, says, David. And he came up to me, and he said, "Hey, I'm that cop who talked to you, told that story on Letterman." I said, "Hey, how are you?"